So to make the hood for the Story Snuggler, what we need is 2 squares. So what we're going to do is to just join one edge of the hood. So with the right sides facing, I'm going to put 1 square over the top, and the seam is going to go along there, along that top edge. So that's the top edge of the hood, and that is the centre back of the hood. But we're not going to seam that bit, we're just going to do the top part, the top edge of the hood. So at the edge I've got 2 strands, and I'm going to just thread a large needle and neatly do a few over stitches. Just to tie those ends in. Cut that off. And I'm going to thread a needle and start at this end and just do some over stitches. I'm just going to catch in the very edge all the way along. Okay, so we've joined the 2 squares together, and we're going to work along this long edge here, which is 35 and 35 double crochet. We're going to double crochet 20 first, then another 15 with a loop, another 15 with a loop, and then 20 without. So first of all, join your yarn at one end just to make a start. Oops. So we're going to do 20 double crochet. So we've reached 20. So the next thing to do is we're going to do 15. So we're going to just do a normal double crochet, pull the loop through like that. Then with my thumb, I'm going to take my thumb over like that, holding it firmly, and then take the loop all the way through the 2 stitches on my hook. Then I'm going to do another chain to secure it. Then, still holding the loop, I'm going to go into the next available stitch and do a double crochet. And you see how I'm creating a loop? So I'm going to go into there, through that, and I'm going to take my thumb, pull it at the stitch over, the loop over my thumb, pull it through both, and another one there, and then still holding the loop, I'm going into the next. Just hold it firmly. And that's it, those are the two so far. So I'm going to do them all the way along here. So I'm repeating it till I've done altogether, there'll be 30 double crochet, and then I'll have 20 more to do here. This is the first row of the loops, so we've got to the end, so we've done our 20 from there to there, and the next thing to do is another row of double crochet. So this is just double crochet without the loops. So that's all the way till the end. So we're just going to carry on there all the way to the end. So that's going to seal in all those loops nicely. Then if you look at the pattern, then we repeat it twice more. So in the end you have 6 rows of double crochet and 3 rows of loops.